𝗕𝗂𝗲 Taproom is the place to play indoor golf in Worcester. Featuring 5 bays with brand new 𝗕𝗲𝗀𝗻 laser simulators and over 16,000 courses to choose from, including local courses, you're guaranteed to tee off comfortably on your favorite course any time of the year. 𝗕𝗂𝗲 Taproom also hosts indoor golf leagues year-round so you can grow as a player and have fun rain or shine. Great food, great drinks, and reasonable rates. Navigate to 𝗕𝗂𝗲𝗀𝗚.com to book a bay today. Say hi to Todd, Doreen, and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you.
Great teams don't happen by chance. They're built on trust, teamwork, and people who show up when it matters. At Massive Staffing Solutions, we connect people with opportunity and businesses with reliable talent. And we're proud to support the local communities and organizations that bring people together. Massive Staffing Solutions. People first, community always.
No job is too big or too small for Worcester's best signage and display crew. Art Creative are experts in signage, banners, large format printing, vinyl lettering, and more. With work featured all over New England, they will understand your needs better than any competitor, guaranteed. If you're looking for a local business that truly cares about quality, Art Creative is here for you. Check out their Facebook page or visit them online at art-creative.com.
It doesn't matter how late it is, you got to jump in the pool.
Back to the WPL pool party as can Fred get us started? No, he goes outside and he did not pull his dart, which he's supposed to pull his dart, but we're going to let it slide on this one as both players are out. I think they know it's PDC. He just forgot to pull his dart on that one. So Justin, going to go first on this one. Try to get in the pool. Will get in the pool.
Yeah, that's a nice little splash. I mean, that's about solid 7 or 8 right there. The judges are holding up the scorecards.
And that is a perfect 10. If we're talking dives here, that is the one you want. So Fred is going to be starting us off.
What a way to get things going. And I mean, that's like those perfect dives that there's no splash.
Yeah, right.
I mean, perfection. And speaking of perfection, Fred Krueger is getting things going immediately. Are we going to see a perfect visit off the rip? I don't think we are, but it might be a big 1-2-5 and a heavy, heavy round here to get things underway.
Yeah, I think Fred's got a score to settle right now where, not based on Justin, but based on his last performance in that last match, he's not going to be happy with his scoring or his play. Fred also coming back from Virginia Beach, so he's going to be kind of on that tired, pushing through it.
Yeah, I mean, he played a full weekend of darts, and he got off the plane probably a couple hours ago at this point now, but it doesn't matter. If you're coming off of a full weekend of darts from any tournament, and travel included, you're going to be exhausted. So credit to everybody, credit to him, credit to Steve. Showed up tonight. Tom Curtin was not able to make it tonight, had some travel problems.
Yeah, what a baby. We're going
to... Okay, well, when he hears this and confronts you, I'm not going to defend you, but... it's hard on these guys, and you were talking about it earlier. Travel for tournaments is tough, and you come back, you're exhausted. So the caliber of play that he's playing to right now, it's incredible.
Yeah, and he's continuing to do some great stuff, and he's right back in that triple bev like we know. Just takes a look at the score, does decide to move, and one of the rare times he doesn't hit that trip 19 on a move. He's so consistent at that cover shot of being able to move down and find that trip 19.
Yeah, he's been stellar on it tonight, and Justin... a little all over the place here with his average. Great correction there. Wants to keep it true, keep it steady. Might be a little bit of flight blockage there, kicking that dart wide. Steve in the chat saying, thank you, fellas. I'm exhausted. Steve, get some rest, man. You've earned it. Good haul of points tonight, and a long, long weekend coming to a close for you. Fred Krueger looking to try and navigate his way into a triple bed here. Can't do it. 58 found, but unless Justin Burke can really kick the scoring into high drive here, not too much to worry about for Fred.
Yeah, needs to find a big visit, and it's not going to happen on this one. So Fred's going to have his a good amount of time to take out this 160. Finds the last dart, but it's not quite enough. Fred out in front.
Yeah, Justin Burke getting things back into gear. Again, it was a little bit of a longer break. We had a hell of a match between Steve Vercorin and 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗻𝗀𝗀 that went the distance. So again, we are pulling a little bit later into the evening hours here. Pour yourselves a cup of coffee, folks. Maybe a energy drink if you're so inclined. But, we're going to be here for probably another hour. So don't go anywhere, guys. We've got some great darts. Justin Burke looking to land some great darts. That one is not going to do many favors. 41 against Fred 60. Pretty tough spot.
Yeah, don't go anywhere because we're going to have 𝗦𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗻𝐻's debut finals.
Yeah, how exciting is that, man?
It's awesome to see new faces making it to the finals, really putting their stamp on things. But who he plays is still up to it. But right now, that is a clean 60 take from फ़red Krueger.
I'm not going to count Justin Burke out, but I mean, if you have double 20 left and your name is फ़red Krueger, it's almost a guarantee to hit it. He's just been phenomenal on that double all season. Justin not able to find that third dart in the middle. And Freddie, I mean, he's just been playing to incredible standard. I know we sound like a broken record, but when you make the game look this easy, that is truly phenomenal.
Yeah, and he looks like he's just outside with that second dart, but it looks like a big 140 for him as he is just, oh, it's a 1-2-5 as
Wow.
they kicked to the left and found the 5, but still another 2 treble visit for फ़red Krueger, and he's out in front in this break a throw.
Yeah, Justin Burke looking to try and put these group nice together. Great find there with that third dart, able to keep it steady, able to keep it straight. There's a lot of space to work with there. So keeping even with फ़red. फ़red looking to line this up, but again, that beautiful guide marker dart going downstairs now. Again, the board management and the math from फ़red is second to none. He knows his numbers, and that is a calculated switch. Big 136, 240 remaining.
Yeah, it's just the confidence to move around the board and know I'm going to find a triple wherever I go. It's just so freeing that like you're not pigeonholed into this one number that you throw at. Justin is starting to find some of those trip 20s, but it doesn't matter when Fred's finding 2 trebles every visit.
Yeah, one of the things that I was talking to both फ़red and Tom about earlier on in this season is that Fred's numbers knowledge is just so insane. I mean, it really is incredible. It's one thing to be a good regional player and be able to hit big numbers. It's another thing to be on a professional level and know from 300 out exactly what you need to do to get to an out. फ़red is one of those guys that preaches that. Tom's one of those guys that preaches that. And they make the region so much better because they stress that so much.
Well, and that's just going to keep getting better. I mean, we've seen a couple of poor board management visits earlier from other players that you just don't see from फ़red, but look at the 157 bid is going to go just low. So फ़red just teeing it up right now with 214 for Justin. He's going to be sitting at 58.
I like that call. Back to our title sponsor for the season, Tee-Up Tap Room. A little bit of a tee up there for फ़red Krueger to leave himself 58. Justin trying to tee up something with 214, not going to get it done. So 58 remains now for Freddie, who's looking to just take this out in 2 darts. 18's first for his favorite double 20. Wants to find it just a little high, just on top of that wire. Might prove tricky to get around. Indeed it is. So one of those awkward darts where it's such a good marker that you just can't get through it.
Yeah, they go a little flatter. They weren't standing as straight up as they normally do. And so it becomes a little bit of a harder marker because of the flight just kind of blocking your vision. But with all the time in the world, he's not worried about it. A 95 found from Justin is going to put a little bit of pressure on. But if you're फ़red, this is pretty much as a given at this point. A good marker with that first dart, but we saw that happen last leg. Is he going to knock it in? No. Can he knock it in? Needs to bank it. No, and he can't find it. So Justin with a chance to steal this leg.
Yeah, and again, as fatigue starts to settle in as we get later into the night, Fred's had a very, very long day. So this 78, 74 now, so it gets really tricky. You feel that trip 14 is the way to go here, right?
Trip 18 or trip 14. I like trip 14 for 32. He likes trip 18, but isn't going to find it. And he moves over. And फ़red Krueger coming back for this 40. And Justin was given a chance, and you don't think he's coming back for it.
Yeah, not against another look at this 40. Fred's going to make the corrections. He's going to recalibrate the radar. Finds it with that first dart. So, well, lock, stock, barrel. Boom goes the dynamite on that one.
Yeah, right in the middle. Right in the middle of the double. And we're going to have फ़red leading off this third leg, throwing for the set.
Dean Mansfield Jr. in the chat says, you guys do such a great job on the commentary. Enjoy tuning in. फ़red has been so solid so far this year. We hated to lose to him from our league this year, but can't blame him for wanting to play in the league for some of the best that Mass has to offer. Thank you for the kind words, Dean. Again, we're trying to build this so it's more of a New England regional thing where all the best guys come out for a couple weeks to hang out with us and throw some great darts. फ़red is certainly leading the charge in that, showing us the best of Providence. And, man, he has been a tough guy to try and follow this entire season.
Yeah, and a big 100 from Justin, though. As we say how dominant Fred's been, he throws the 22 on us.
Of course, Caster's curse. Well, maybe we can blame Dean for that one. Don't want to blame the fans for.
We'll blame Dean exclusively. How about that?
Sorry, Dean.
And Fred not able to find a triple on that one, so a chance for Justin to try to get himself back in this match, but needs to keep the scoring going.
Yeah, I mean, Justin, again, he has the game within him. When he is locked in, he throws a beautiful, beautiful game. Great dart there. Can't find another one in there. Again, we've been seeing a little bit of this tonight where he's been referring to this stacking game, and instead of actually angling the darts in. That's a great first find from Fred Krueger. Great two in there. Oh my God, they're sharing the same spot in the board, and it's not going to be a 180. He wants it. He's letting us know that he wants it. Big 140 there for Fred.
Yeah, you can see he just wants to put on a show. That's all he wants to do, but look at Justin answering back with trips of his own. That's a trip 5. Oh, and well low on that third one. And that's a little bit of the inconsistencies we see from Justin, but a big 95.
Yeah, I mean, it's great stuff. I mean, he's throwing a great game now. Justin Burke got off to a little bit of a slow start in that opening game versus 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗸𝗲. Granted, that was also a hell of a nervy game between both guys. The ebb and flow in that game was nuts. So maybe Justin Burke rising to the occasion here, and that's exactly what we want to see.
Sometimes playing the best players brings the best out of you. So he's going to hope that that's the case. Keep his throw smooth. Just get him down to a finish now. Keep it straight. That's all you want to do. And keep it straight. He does. Finds the trip 20 for a 100 to leave 106. Fred stepping up for this 220. Gonna look to throw a 180 to leave 40. Finds the first one. Can he find another? He does. Can he sneak a third one in there to leave 40? No, it clatters wide. 1, 2, 3. Still a great visit to leave 97. But Justin Burke with a chance at this 106.
Yeah, and you feel like it needs to go here. 86, so we'll be moving to the trip 18. Finds it for double 16. Locks it down, the big 106 take. What a shot from Justin Burke.
Yeah, what a checkout from Justin. Really showing that he can hit these big finishes, but he's got to get himself down there. Let's keep it going for him.
Yeah, the massive, massive shot across the bow here. Justin, again, maybe a little bit of adrenaline coming off of that shot. Needs to recalibrate, refocus. Great second. Might be a blocker. Not able to find its way through, but what a confidence booster for Burke there.
Yeah, adrenaline's a hell of a thing. When you have something good, sometimes you have to reset yourself because you're just, everything's pumping right now. But Fred, speaking of pumping, finds the trip 20 with his first dart. Can he find another one in there? He does find the 140, so battling back after what he wanted to be his leg, doesn't get the shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, critically, capitalizing off of that poor start there from Justin. I mean, already one visit in, he's over 100 points clear. Justin's got to find something. The 60 is not going to be enough to put any real pressure on Freddie. So, again, for Justin, it's a brief moment of knowing, okay, I can do this, but Freddie doesn't get rattled by anything. And he's not going to get... He's going to be happy for Justin that he hit it, but he's not going to be scared. He's not going to be worried about anything. He's just going to do his job, hit his darts. Off to you, Justin Burke, to keep this going.
Yeah, he's just on to the next leg, on to the next, as we see, on to the next scoring section. So that's all he's got to do is just keep his stuff consistent and know that his level of play is going to outpace Justin, unless Justin can find something special.
Great pickup there with that last start from Justin Burke to hit that 81. So just trying to keep pace. Freddie looking good here at 264. First start, Caster's curse. Just sneaks into that one segment. Might be built in a little bit of a fence, so he will go downstairs. And a very rare poor visit from Fred Krueger, not able to collect any big numbers. If Justin can find something, well, quite scrumptious here, put himself in a good spot.
He needs a big visit, and it's not going to happen with a 1 in the first dart. It's just not happening right now. So Fred's still favored to win this leg, win the set. 2, 3, 4, he's got at least 6 darts, might have more. And with a first dart trip 20, that's where you want to start. Can he find another? Finds the second trip 20. Does he find the third? No, he goes just low for a 140, but plenty of time right now.
I was thinking to myself, I might have been watching too much Food Network earlier. That's why I'm getting all these like tasty, scrumptious, delectable, you know.
You got to eat before you come here, my man.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. It's
you
late
don't go shopping when you're hungry.
Fred Krueger looking to, well, take a bite out of this 94 for sure. Not able to find that first trip 18, so we'll be moving over to the 20s. Can't find it. Should be a 16 here for the correction. Does find it. So great setup play from Fred Krueger. Justin Burke, 234. He needs to find at least 2 at the very least to try and pressure, but Freddie might be walking away with this set.
Yeah, with him sitting on 40, I don't think there's anything you can really do to pressure him. I think he's so comfortable up at the top of the board that even a 180 isn't really going to rattle Fred.
Not that anything does anyway.
Yeah. So, Fred coming back for this 40, looking to pop it right in the middle like he has been doing, and that he does. Just a clean-looking dart. Nowhere near any of the edges. It felt incredibly safe the whole way there.
𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗻𝗀 Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards, accessories and apparel, to luck of the draws and events, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀 Darts does it all to support the community they truly understand and love. Trusted by everyone, from players just starting out to state league champions, if you need to stock up on supplies or are just looking for a good time, look no further than 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀 Darts. Be sure to follow them on Facebook to stay up to date and tell them the WPL sent you.
Days End Tavern is Oxford's hometown sports bar, always serving up great times, great drinks, and great vibes. Always open for the biggest games. Come for the people, stay for the dart leagues, pool leagues, trivia nights, live music, and so much more going on every week. Come as friends, leave as family, how every hometown bar should be. Head on down to Days End Tavern in Oxford today. Since 2014, U.S. Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. Their catalog runs deep, including custom team uniforms, embroidered corporate wear, spirit wear, and promotional items. If you want it branded, they have the tools and the people to get the job done right. So if you're looking for unmatched quality, customer service, and quick turnaround time on your project, head down to Marlboro or give U.S. Sports and Apparel a call. Again, if you're looking for gear that works as hard as you do, trust in U.S. Sports and Apparel to get the job done right.
Yeah, and I mean, again, this is also quite impressive. We're not seeing the best of Freddie, knowing that, again, he's coming off of a full weekend of darts, full day of travel. The fact that he's here, and I'll say it again, that he's playing to this standard is just awesome. So many of the guys were down there. It was great to see. And Justin Burke, fully rested, is trying his best to give Freddie some trouble here. Leads off with a nice ton. Fred Krueger, just stay the course.
Yeah, you just keep plugging along. You're already up 1-0. Just keep doing what you're doing, because what you're doing is working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Can he find a triple with his third dart? He does find a triple, but it's not the triple he wanted. Only a 43 for Fred Krueger.
It's like when you're riding like a scooter and you do a kick flip and then like there's a rock in the road and that's the thing that throws you. Or like, not kick flip, but like you do
I'm
like
sorry,
a jump.
did you just say that a scooter does a kick flip?
Yeah, dude, you're not obviously extreme enough on the scooter,
action sports this guy is. Let's stick to darts, I guess.
I mean, but what I'm saying is like you pull off a cool trick and like you hit a rock with your wheel and then you fall off.
Yeah. Fred looking to bounce back after a couple good visits from Justin. And it looks like he is not able to find a triple. So in control of this first leg of the set, Justin looking to get some momentum back on his side.
Yeah, and I mean, Justin's throwing a really good game here. I mean, 70.40 so far. He's been scoring well, able to find at least one triple. But these low darts have been a little nervy. And, of course, as soon as we say that, Caster's Curse, not a good time for breakfast this late into the evening, giving Fred an opportunity to potentially walk his way back into this leg if he finds more darts like that. Second dart again, not happy with it. Shake of the head there. Able to find the big switch. So fantastic stuff being delivered there. Justin Burke needs to keep pace.
Yeah, he's still in control, but he needs a big visit here. He needs to put a little distance between himself. That trip one might be a little tough to get around, and that one is not even close. You could see it just snatched out of his hand. It wasn't a smooth throw from Justin, and it looks like it's only going to be a 28. That is a really, really rough visit to basically let Fred back in this leg.
Yeah, I mean, knowing Fred, okay, 140 minimum here, and thinking, okay, just keep it straight, keep it steady, don't do anything crazy. Looks like he does potentially find the 140. He does, so knows exactly what he needs to get down to a take. Gets there, and the pressure immediately falls back on Justin, who's looking to hold his throw here, looking for just a ton, maybe 97. Not sure where that dart was going. 190 remains.
I think it was a bull out of frustration kind of dart. But Fred going to step up for this 142. And the 142 is not going to go with a 1 to start. But how much can he take out of this? Only 21 scored. And it looks like it's going to be 46 scored. So it's going to be the, 96 left?
Yeah, it's a good leave. It's solid math. And again, that's board management there from Fred Krueger. Leave yourself a nice, easy 1-2 take. Obviously, that first start not desirable for Justin Burke, who's looking to just bring the score down. Can't find the big switch. Fred Krueger sitting at 96. Might be in the wheelhouse, might not, but he's still in a better position than Justin.
Yeah, going to look to take this out. Clean little 1-2 combo. Oh, but one, so he will need to go to the 19s. He's straying a little bit. And the wrong triple, so both sides of it just not able to be found. 22 scored, and he will be 64 scored to leave 32.
That's a great leave. And again, like, it's just solid math being done by Freddie. Justin, outside shot in the 1-4-6. Can't get the combination going here, so can only look to keep it going. Frustration starting to settle in here for Justin. 24 found, not the visit he would have wanted. Freddie eyeballing this double 16. Hasn't had too many looks at double 16 tonight. Again, usually leaves himself 40. Will be lining up the shot here, going for it. Needs to walk it in just a little bit more. Brings it too far inside, so a small adjustment upstairs to double 8, and that is well inside. Very rare, wild miss there from Fred.
Yeah, so if you're Justin, you got to capitalize on this. The question is, do you go 18s first or 20s? I tend to go 20s just because it's straight dart. It's what you throw at. You got to go trip 20 again here. You have no other option. Not able to find it. 78 left, trip 18, and he's not able to find that either. So Fred coming back for 8.
Yeah, tough darts there from Justin. Fred probably not going to let this opportunity slip by. Wants to lock it down right here, right now. Yeah, needs to just move it over a little bit. Still not inside. Couldn't see the point. And I think that one is signed, sealed, delivered there from Fred Krueger, who does take the opening leg of the second set. And Justin, again, to his credit, he's not throwing a bad game, but Freddie just playing to a different standard right now.
The scoring is just better from Freddie right now. He's able to find it. His triple-less visits are much lower than Justin. Justin has a lot of wide throws, but when Justin does find it, he's right there in these legs. So it's going to be the consistency from Justin. Can he start finding these trebles and really put pressure on Fred? But right now, it's just not been him. So he's going right back to these 20s. Got to get the scoring back online. Doesn't want to go down 2-0 in this second set. 59 scored. It's not going to be enough.
And crucially, it's not his favorite number either. We've seen these guys, yell and scream, 69 on the board, but no, 59 just doesn't have the same ring.
No, it's not. It's not the same. It's not the same as the second dart clatters high, and he still tries to force it through. So only 100 scored, but still in control of this leg.
All right, random question.
Okay.
When was the last time you rode a scooter?
That's a really good question. Probably like, it has to be at least 15 years ago.
Chat, if you are
Easily.
still cognizant and hanging in there with us this late in the evening, let us know when was the last time that you rode a scooter. I think for me, it was probably about, 8 years ago.
I can tell you a kickflip is not a trick you do on a scooter.
Oh, dude, I do so many kickflips on scooters. Great find there from Fred Krueger, finding that third dart. Doing a kickflip down into that trip 19 segment, making that trick look so easy. And Justin Burke looking to try and find, a way to keep pace here. Needs to start finding some triples real fast if he wants to keep pace. Can't do it. 45 locked in. Freddie might be, sprinting his way to, put himself within 1.
Yeah, he's going to look for another final here, as he's just been, even not his best, he's still outscoring. And he finds the trip 20 with his third dart.
You know what I just realized is that electric scooters are a thing. So maybe it's not as uncommon of a thing as I thought.
We're going delirious here in the studio as Justin is unable to find a treble, and Fred is looking to go 2 up here with this 1-2-7. Fred, we know this is the kind of shot he will go for and try to take it out, but the ones are plaguing him tonight as Marty is over here daydreaming about scooters.
Well, so the bid is dead here for Fred Krueger, getting back to the game just briefly here, able to hit 71. So a great leave there from Fred. Solid stuff, leave himself 56. Justin Burke, 200 points back at 256. That one is going to, hurt real bad. Just looking to try and, keep these darts straight. So Fred Krueger, 56, coming up. If he can get this done, obviously going to go 16 first because he loves his tops. finds that opening dart. So going upstairs for his favorite double on the board. It's a great marker dart, but we've seen this be tricky in the past before. Finds it with the third dart. So Fred Krueger within one now. Dean says in the chat, Nashville 2023, motorized scooter right down Broadway. I was telling you, motorized scooter's a real thing.
Did you kickflip it? That's what I want to know. Did you kickflip the scooter? That's what I need to know. The motorized scooter.
Dude, those things are heavy. I don't think you can do that.
I don't know if you can kickflip a regular scooter.
Justin Burke not able to find. Now look who's trying to get things back on track. Justin Burke finds 43 there, so not a great visit. Freddie just continues to just be brutal. Oh my goodness, 2 in there looking to fill it up. Does find the big 180. Freddie continuing to tear up the board.
Yeah, great stuff. He's found the scoring. It's all just coming together for him. Again, we've seen worst, better, best when it comes to Freddie's matches. And 100 from Burke, it's going to be a little bit of a consolation, as it's not quite enough to really put any pressure on Fred here.
Great darts nonetheless, though. I mean, that's still a solid visit. Freddie going downstairs now for the switch. Doesn't like the line. So tough with that second dart. Can't find it. A little bit of defense going on with the second dart. So if Justin Burke here, there's some good pressure that he can put in to try and, hold his throw.
Yeah, really needs a 2-treble visit here if he wants to put any kind of pressure on, and that's not really happening right now. Only a 43 scored. Fred looking to just put the exclamation point, put the period at the end of the page, put this match away.
You mean do the kickflip on the scooter, right?
Do the kickflip on the scooter. I'm not even going to dignify you right now, because...
I'm losing my mind,
and
guys.
Fred also losing his mind, only throwing the 59, not going to put himself on a finish.
doesn't pull off the kickflip on the scooter. Okay,
ladies and
guys.
gentlemen, I will be resigning from the Worcester Premier
Yeah,
League.
no, you're not. Tough. So it's a great vine there from 81 from Justin Burke. All right, we got to focus up, guys. Freddie, 204 remaining. Finds a beautiful first dart. Great opening dart. 124 remaining now. Wants to just, nice move over to the 18s. Isn't able to lock down the trip 18, but still 98. And Justin Burke gets a lot of pressure now. I mean, these are some hard darts he's got to throw here.
Again, 2-treble visit needed to put any kind of pressure. 1 treble to at least get to a finish, and that's not the treble you need. So only a 41 scored for Justin, or 43. No, it was a 58. What was that second dart?
I don't know, but it totaled 58.
Apparently. All right. So apparently I can't see. Maybe it was just the glare of the dart. 3 scored, no finish from 103, but Justin sitting on.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
wow.
bounce out. Not going to be able to get to a finish now, for sure. 23 scored. Justin just got to leave it handy now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the second time that we've seen that tonight, too, where the darts have just been in the way. It's been a perfect follow-up, clattering against it, falling out of the board. Haven't seen a lot of that in the previous weeks here. Justin Burke, 156 remaining, so he's within range, but doesn't have enough darts to get it done. Looks like he's going to be moving downstairs. Poor switch there from Justin. Resigned look on his face as Fred Krueger tries to approach his 83. Take it out in 2.
Yeah, he's going to look at the trip 17 here. Doesn't find it, so he will go 16 for the bull. Finds the 16. Bullseye for the match. Oh, and it's well wide, but if you're going to miss, you want to miss there and leave himself 40.
Yeah, talk about a favorable miss for sure. I mean, he couldn't hit that if he tried there.
I think he could hit that if he tried.
I think so too, actually.
You don't think he can hit a fat 10?
Honestly, with the way that some guys have been throwing their darts tonight, it's been a wonky night of darts for sure. You never know how that's going to go. But for double 20 and Fred Krueger, you almost feel like it's a certainty. Dead center, and that's the game. Fred Krueger takes out Justin Burke 2-0, 79.92 average against Justin, 62 for Justin.
Tee-Up Taproom is the hub of darts in central Massachusetts. With close to 30 dartboards to play on and the biggest Friday luck of the draw around, you're guaranteed to see some friends or make some new ones every time you stop in. Additionally, Tee-Up Taproom hosts many Worcester Dart League and Minuteman Dart League teams in all divisions, making it fun and inviting for a wide range of players and skill levels. If you're looking to develop your game, why not try and play in one of the many weekly leagues from cricket to long format 501? You're going to grow as a player and have fun doing it. So if you're serious about darts, stop by Tee-Up Taproom as soon as you can. Say hi to Todd and Doreen and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you. Tee-Up Taproom, 70 James Street in Worcester. See you there.